what exactly got you interested in commercial real estate?
So my earliest memories of real estate, I was probably around 5 years old, and there's two.
Wow.
One is being pushed around in it wasn't like a proper shopping cart like you would find at like a Publix or something. It was like an old school metal shopping cart that was super sketchy and just wobbled like crazy in a manufacturing facility in Hialeah, which is a submarket in the Miami industrial market. And my grandfather had a company called Rack. He invented the spinning racks that you used to see at like Marshalls and Ross and those places where you used to spin the big racks with t-shirts on it. So he invented that. He patented it. He had a great little business, and I would say like a 30,000 foot building in Hialeah, single tenant building. He owned it. So I was being pushed around, and he had metal presses going everywhere and people like soldering things and doing all kinds of dangerous stuff. So those are my earliest memories of being around warehouses. And I grew up around that warehouse, all the time as a little kid. And then my father, when I was young, he ran a couple of motels and he built some houses also. He would also buy houses that were distressed or vacant in really rough areas of town. He would buy these houses back then, probably in the early 90s, I guess, for like $40,000, put like 10 or 15 or 20 into it, fix it up, make it nice, and then sell it for, 70 or 80 or whatever it is he did. And he would do a bunch of those and always have them going. And he would bring me to those houses. At one point, the houses started getting robbed and people were pulling copper out of the walls. So he ended up picking up homeless people in his van and putting them in the houses so people wouldn't rob them anymore. So like that was my childhood, super scrappy, like pull it up by the bootstraps kind of a thing, and just trying to get it done and trying to figure out how to make a living and be successful in real estate. Also, my uncle was in real estate too. He now owns over 3 million square feet of small bay industrial product. So he's one of the biggest owners in South Florida. He crushes it. I worked for him on summer, swinging hammers in his warehouses, like mini bays and stuff like that with the maintenance guys. My grandmother was in real estate. My brother's in real estate. All my uncles are in real estate. My cousins are in real estate. My grandfather was in real estate on my other side. Yeah. So like we were just always around it. I mean, people had day jobs, like some were lawyers and whatever, but they were always like in the game, either a little bit or a lot. It was predestined for me. It's in the blood, third generation. Like I had no way out. I didn't want a way out. I always loved it ever since I was a little kid. My trajectory was that. I was just always around it.